morning, good afternoon, good evening, and hello to anyone, anywhere in the world who chooses to be watching this. Big up to all of you, and an extra big up to anyone watching on replay. Thank you very much. Hope everyone's well. I thought about coming on and do a show. I haven't done one since I roasted my husband on Wednesday and won the battle of we will or will not win the title race. Couldn't remember what the subject was for a minute. So, yeah, it's difficult to do content, I think, during the international break. And I don't want to just waffle on about rubbish, even though arguably that is what I do most of the time. Come on a few minutes early because Perchy didn't stream today. So, yeah, hope everybody is good. It's definitely feeling a little bit more autumnal today. It's got very chilly all of a sudden. But I'm not complaining. I like it. But the jumpers have all come out of the wardrobe and I've just had to order some more because, yeah, I haven't really got any. So, yeah, that's my morning. Let's have a look. Who's in the chat? Big up Drew Lala. She says, good afternoon, sweetie Katie and the Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs crew. Good afternoon, Drew Lala. Guess where I am? In the kitchen where we apparently belong, cooking mac and cheese balls for our roast later. Oh, roast with mac and cheese. I can honestly say I've never had mac and cheese in my life. I've had cauliflower cheese with a roast, but I've never heard of mac and cheese with a roast. Do you have gravy on that as well? It sounds very peculiar. Big up Cole Simpson. Hope you're well. Good to see you as always. Big up Scott Colliver. Hope you're doing okay. Nice to see you. Good afternoon, Nita. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I've got my duck cup today. I got hate from Scott D for having the Christmas mug out too early. So I've gone to animals. The other day it was a sheep. Today it is a duck. Really? I asked Jim about mac and cheese before. He doesn't like it. So I've just never bothered to cook it because, you know, I don't know if I'd like it, but maybe I'll give it a whirl. What is it? No, I'm not going to say what's it taste like because it obviously tastes like macaroni and cheese. But, yeah, might give it a whirl. Big up Mr. Emerson Royale's in the house. How are you, Nick? Hope you're well and you had a nice day on Saturday with the family. All I got all day in the group chat was pictures of yummy food, which was most annoying. But it looks like you had a nice day, which is good. Afternoon future music. I hope you are well. Good to see you in chat. Yeah, snood on. It's definitely turning, the weather, definitely turning. Big up to one of my very favourite humans, Bobby K. Hope you are well, my love. He's done me a fantastic intro for our Wednesday show. He's done a new intro, which is quality. I can't wait for you all to see it. So you'll have to make sure you're here nice and early on Wednesday so you see the intro because it's worth waiting for. I know I wasn't great yesterday, so Monday it is. I was going to do a roast yesterday and I was poorly for some of the time. Sort of late morning, I went back to bed. I felt rough, but I might do a roast chicken later as well. I might not. The food was insane. I might head back there this week. Where did you go? I mean, it looked like you had apple crumble or something in a little pot with custard. It just looked yum. It feels naughty. Norma Stanley Fletcher says he's bleeding freezing. More layers for sure. Yes, the hoodies are out. It is so chilly. But then again, what is it? Mid-October now? It's what we should be expecting, I suppose. Halloween's just around the corner. So, yeah, bring it on, I say. Bring on the winter. Yeah, Jim and I were just outside in the garden and we're both saying how cold it's got. But the sun is at least shining today. We haven't got rubbish rain, so that's all good. Obviously, I haven't been on for a few days, so I haven't talked about us doing the double. Old Sonny and Ange Postecoglou getting Player of the Month, Manager of the Month, respectively. Postecoglou, the first manager to ever win it 2 months in a row on his first season, which is fantastic for him. I'm sure he doesn't take that much from it. He seems quite a humble guy. But still, it's still great. Shows what a great job he's doing. And then, of course, Sonny winning Player of the Month, which I was quite surprised at, I'm not going to lie. I thought Jarrod Bowen or Ollie Watkins might nick it. But then again, Sonny scored some quite a few goals this month, and he's been a fantastic captain. So there we go. 2 nice little awards to start off the Premier League again, thank God, next weekend. Well, Monday for us, but oh, how it has been missed. I hate international breaks. Officially, they're the worst. Cole Simpson says, I don't mind the cold weather. No, I don't. I'd much rather it be cold than hot. Hello, crazy pug. Oh my God. No, calm down. My pug's going mad. Good afternoon, Ash. Nice to see you. I hope you're well, lovely. Potato stews in the house. Hello, everyone. Favourite thing about roast dinner, roast parsnips. I couldn't, do you know what? I couldn't agree more. They're just the best. Absolutely delicious. The Premier League is easy, isn't it? Yeah, and look at him. So easy. Look, you're all wet, Percy. Go away. Nick says they went to the cheese wheel. Fresh pasta cooked in a massive wheel of cheese, loaded chips with chicken and garlic mayo and humble crumble, which was lovely. Takara also had a bubble waffle with chocolate. Oh, that sounds interesting. I've never even heard of the cheese wheel. That's because we live out in Sticks. Certainly got nothing like that here in Lincoln, as far as I'm aware. Yes, I agree. Cold with the sun out, but not the rain, or worse. No, I agree. Snow's good, as long as you haven't got to go out. I like the snow. Big up, AJ. Always good to see you. I hope you're well, my lovely. Yeah, hope everyone had a nice weekend. Obviously, the England game was on. I had one eye on it, not really interested, but under 21s, I believe, are playing tonight at 5. And there's some other European games because I know Saba's doing some watch-alongs. So, yeah, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. Having Saturdays without football is like having strawberries without cream. It's just rubbish. It just doesn't feel like the weekend when there's no Premier League football on. It's just awful.
Gym without Kate.
Yeah, it's like a gym without a Kate. There we go. Said from the man himself. Nick says it was amazing. I wanted to have the roast dinner burrito. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds really nice. Afternoon all. Happy Monday. One day closer to proper football. Yes. And if I remember rightly, some good games. Is it? Yeah, I think it might be Arsenal-Chelsea this weekend as well. I'm not sure. But me and Ellie will be doing our prediction show tomorrow where we predict all the Premier League results for the weekend. But yeah, Monday is Ange Ball back at the lane. Yeah, and Nick is going. So yeah, it'll be good to see us back. And let's hope that we continue the good form and get a win, which we should. I'll be amazed if we didn't. AJ says, big up Jim lurking in the background. Yeah, he's always listening.
I'm coming on in a minute.
What, in the chat?
Yeah.
I thought you meant you was going to jump on the screen for a minute.
No. I don't want to roast you. You
didn't roast me, you lost. Merseyside derby, then Chelsea Arsenal. Yeah, see, look, great games this weekend. Cannot wait. Ellie says, Kate, my sweetest darling, just was on the promo train for you. Choo-choo. Everybody big up just to go love Spurs and spread the love. Thank you, Ellie. Your promotions are working. I think I'm up to 628, maybe. I don't know, but
maybe 627. I'm unsubbing.
Yeah, you unsub. I don't need people like you, Jim. Go on, you can nap off. Good afternoon, Kate. Hope you're well and all in the chat. Big up, Dave H. I am good, thank you. I hope you are well and all is good in the hood with you. Legacy 11, big up, Kate. Ange Ball is back. Woohoo! Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Ange Ball is back. Yeah, agreed, Drew. I cannot wait for a bit of proper footy. Me too. Smash the likes. Yep, please do. I don't know if anyone saw the Spurs review on Savage channel last night. It was such a laugh. We rated every player from the starting 11 out of 10 for the first 8 games. It was a really good show. Lots of banter, lots of little laughs, and actually no disagreements with scores. We all scored round about the same thing, which was absolutely amazing. So, yeah, it was a really great show. But if you didn't see it, then please check it out on replay, because it's good to hear how other people think. I was quite generous. I gave Vicario a 9. I gave Romero a 9. I gave Van der Ven a 9. And I gave Madison a 9.5. They were my 4 top scores for the start of the season. So, yeah, it was a good watch, I think, and it was a good laugh. Good afternoon, Adrian. Yeah, I thought I'd jump on. I messaged Perch. He said that he had to go into the office, so I thought I'd jump on a little bit earlier and give you an extra 15 minutes of love from Kate. Bit of a disaster this morning. I've bitten my nails for as long as I can remember, but I've grown them. As you can see, they're my own nails, and I never grow my nails. But today, one of them broke. And I thought, right, well, I'm not going to break it. Like, it just had a tear in it, but then it snapped off, so it's really sore, so I've had to put a plaster on it. Legacy 11, Udogie subbed in for Italy and gets an assist. He's going to be some player. Yeah, my biggest concern with that is keeping hold of him. I think Real Madrid will be sniffing around him very soon. Kulu, Kate, you rated him 3. No, I didn't. I rated Kulu 6.5 or 7 or 6. I don't know. It's between 6 and 7. I rated him for the assists, the goals, but I just said he's purely, for me, he's not my type of winger. However, if they move him to a different position, I think he could fit better. He's played as a second striker for Sweden. He played as more central for Juve, but as a winger, no, we didn't do Emerson Royale, Nick, because he's not in the starting 11. But we all praise Porro for keeping him out of the starting 11. We was looking out for you because we was actually going into Royale a little tiny bit and thought you might just pop up like you do. But no, Kulu was between 6 and 7. I can't remember. Big up Lee Smithy Smith. Hope you're well. Yes, Richie got a 3 from me. He got 1 for a goal, 1 for an assist, and 1 for the pigeon dance. Alan gave him a 2. I think Haz gave him a 4. And I think Sava gave him a 5. So, yeah, Richie was definitely the lowest scorer. Big up my nephew, Ben Kaufman. Hope you're feeling a bit better today, darling. And, yeah, a bit more back to your normal self. 24 people, 13 likes. Come on, the other 11. Hit the like. Oggy, oggy, oggy. Like. Yes, thanks, Ellie. Please hit the like buttons. It does help. Hi, I was going to read, hi, Kate. Hi, Mick Dundee. G'day. Hope you're well. And the weather's nice for you down under. Well, Emerson got called up to his national team. Yeah, but so does Richarlison. What can I say? Don't need to say nothing else than that. Jason Nunn's in the house. Monday, Monday games, making it impossible for me to go. When will someone speak up and sort these game day changes? We aren't the only club impacted. I know I spoke to a friend of ours yesterday who said about Villa being moved. It's not right, is it? They keep making these changes and they forget that people work and got to sort out childcare and whatnot. It's a pain in the bottom. But, yeah, I suppose it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Big up to my husband, Jim. Good afternoon. Hope you're okay. Thank you for feeding the dogs and letting them out and letting them in. And he's started to become a little bit more mobile. So he's been helping me out, which has been massively helpful because it was all getting a little bit hard and a little bit overwhelming. So big up Bobby Kay, who rung me the other day when I was having a mini meltdown because everything just got a little bit on top of me. But big up Bobby Kay, who always makes me giggle and put a smile on my face. Him and Jim managed together to make me feel better. But as I say, he's done me a fantastic intro for Wednesday's show. It is so funny. So I can't wait for you all to see it. Big up Ian. Hope you're well. He says, good afternoon, everyone watching. Hope you're well. Have a great weekend of lights as normal. Good luck, Kate. Thanks, Ian. Hope you're feeling okay. I know you've had a few symptoms of long COVID recently, so I hope you're feeling better. Adrian said it's too early to judge players properly. Early form is a guide, but time and consistency, yeah, exactly. But we just did it purely on the first 8 games. That's something to talk about. It's very hard to find things to talk about during international break without regurgitating the same thing over and over again, which is why I didn't do a show. Well, Thursday I wasn't myself. Friday I didn't do a show because I had nothing to talk about really. And I don't want to just come on and talk waffle. Do you know what I mean? So what was getting hard, Kate Saucy? Ellie, you are filthy mind you've got. Big up Mark CFC. Hope you're doing good. All's good here. Thanks for your comment on my message on my community page. Always appreciated. Yeah, just had a couple of days off. Didn't feel great on Thursday. And then Friday, yeah, just had a couple of days off. One of the days, I don't know if it was I think it might have been Friday. I didn't wake up till 11:30. I was laying in bed cuddling the kitten, thinking it was about 9 o'clock. So we've got like the blinds that black out all the light. Jim come in and he said, I've just woke up. Do you know what time it is? And I was like, 9. He said, no, it's 11:30. So yeah, that was a very lazy morning. Yeah, Rich is awful. Don't need any more games to rate him. Agreed, Nick. AJ says the Fulham game is going to be closer than people think. I think we will edge it. Another 3 points on the board and we're looking. Yeah, I agree. I think we will edge it, but I think all our games are going to be quite close. You know, everybody is expecting these walkover games, and they're not proving to be that way. Hi, Nick. I will wait. I'll wait till Kate's downstairs. Shut up. Adrian's our historical oracle. He is. Kate, you always waffle. Yeah. We like waffle with a dash of maple syrup. I'm Filth. I thought that was the scum. Oh, no, I won't compare you to them, LA. We all need a good couple of days off to relax. We do. And I just didn't want to come on, you know, anyone who suffers with anxiety and depression, I'm not bringing the chat down when I say this, will know that sometimes you come on, you put a big smile on your face and pretend everything's fine. And I knew on Thursday, if I tried to do that, I would end up in tears. So I don't want anyone to have to sit there and watch me have a meltdown. So yeah, the best thing to do is have a couple of days away and refresh. And it certainly has helped. Like I say, I went on Colin's show, I think Friday afternoon on Talk and Ball. Big up Colin and Talk and Ball. That was great fun. Me and Jim went on there together, which was great fun. And then Sunday night, last night went on Savage show. So yeah, I did make a couple of appearances, but just not on here. Do you think Maddison will play against Italy? I hope not. I think he'll get some minutes. How long? I don't know, but I do think he'll get some minutes. I've got some of your maple syrup, Bobby, but it's getting low now. I didn't wake up till 1:30 on Saturday. Yeah, but that's good. Sometimes we all like to have a chill in bed. Plus, it's cold, and I was all snuggled under my duvet. The kitten was all snuggled up next to me. You know, you don't want to move. You just want to enjoy it. So, yeah, but Bobby's kindly invited Jim and I, as well as doing our Wednesday show, which we've decided is going to be, we was going to do rating the squad, but what we're going to do is the rating the summer transfer window that's just gone, because Jim thought it was a very good stroke excellent window, and I thought it was an average stroke half decent window. Although watching the players, I'm starting to think Jim might actually win this week because they're proving to be very good. It's just the strength in depth. So yeah, Wednesday we've got that subject. And then on Saturday night, 10:30, Jim and I will be Jim will be making his debut with me on Cooven the Kang, which I'm already having a nervous breakdown about, because God only knows what Bobby's got in store for us as the first married couple of Spurs fans to be on there, I believe. So goodness knows. Ellie says, you do your shows as and when you want, Kate, and we all love you. When you're on, it's a special time with our Kate. Ah, that's nice, Ellie. Who are Qatar going to buy now? I've got a feeling they might go in for someone like West Ham. But I mean, I don't know, but I just got a funny feeling they might go in for West Ham. We'll see. It won't be us, that's for sure. No, he did not win, Nick. He did not win. I will win, darling. You're roasted. Okay, that's what you said last week. You hope they buy Spurs here, and they won't buy Spurs. Not in 10 million years. Not in 10 million years. Jim says, I cannot wait to go on Cooven the Kang. Once you've been on it, it's Cooven the Kang, as in Bobby Kang, not Cooven the Gang. Got to get the name right. It's always a laugh, that's for sure. Transfer window also includes players going out, so interesting conversation. Looking forward to it. That's exactly my point. It's all right saying we've got these in, but what about all the people we've still got left? AKA Dyer on the bench, Højbjerg on the bench, Davis on the bench, Skip on the bench, Sessegnon. Just so many awful players left at the club. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see, but we've got a busy day tomorrow, me and Ellie. We're on at 10 o'clock with Saba. We're on at 1 o'clock on here. And then straight after we finish at 2, I've got to take the dogs to the groomers. So, yeah, busy day for me tomorrow. Nita says, Kate and Jim, you're going to do just fine. You're good together. Well, we've been 24 years together, so we must be doing something right. I think half of it is that he talks and I don't listen. And then I talk and he don't listen. And that's why it's a perfect combination. That Brandon last night, he was talking loads of waffle on Judge Mo. Then Olu come out with Havertz, was like Muller. I called him delusional. Oh, do you know what? That was embarrassing. I don't know what their names, the kid in the bottom left was just talking rubbish because Will was bringing up stills of the game that completely blew his argument out of the water. But there you go. They might, Kate, if you think about it, you have the stadium, the ground, so they wouldn't have to do too much. Yeah, but I think because we're a very Jewish run club, that will put a halt to it. Yes, this is Teddy Sheringham. This was bought for Jim for his 40th birthday by myself and some others. This was a limited edition Tottenham Legends print that they bought out. It's actually number 71 of 300. You can't get it anymore. And I tried to see if anyone was selling one just to see how much it's worth. And I can't even find a number one. So, yeah, do you know what? I was going through the cupboard under the stairs and it was there. So I got it out, cleaned it all up and put it up there because Teddy is a ledge, one of my very favourites. AJ says, I didn't watch the England game because as long as Southgate's in charge, I can't be bothered. He Henderson and Maguire will need a punch in the face. Couldn't agree more. Do you know what? It's so boring watching England. It's like Conte all over again. It's just horrendous. Who said that? Who said what? Who said that? Who said what? Brandon, I think. Yeah, is that his name? Yeah, he talks waffle. Absolute waffle. Teddy's a ledge. He totally is an absolute ledge. Qatar to buy Spurs would be very insensitive and too politically incorrect, especially with the current situation in the Middle East. Yeah, I don't want to go on to that subject. So we will just skip past that. But yeah, let's just safely say they won't be buying Spurs. You both won each other. You both won when you met each other. Ah, that's so true. We did. And it's all thanks to Tottenham Hotspur. You know, had we not have both been at that game, at that day, at that time, you know, we might never have met. Who knows? Hang on one second. Excuse me. Oh, stop showing off, Kate. Sorry, Bobby. I promise you now, when I die and leave this earth, and Jim and I leave this mortal coil, if William ever wants to get rid of the Teddy picture, you will be first in line. I know you love it. It is rather special. I love it. I love having him over my shoulder. Oh, Teddy Sheringham. Ledge. Thank you, Potato Stew, for saying bless you. I don't think the Qataris would buy us because we have too much long-term debt. It won't happen, agreed Nick. That will not make a difference nowadays. Arabs do business with Jewish people. Yeah, it just won't happen. Nita, I'm in the bathroom as Bangela's home. And I didn't want to go upstairs as all my bedrooms were painted. It stinks of paint. Uh-oh, be careful. Be careful, Ellie. Bangela's about. Wish this international break was over, but with our games, I don't. Yeah, you've got Arsenal, I think. Have you got a bad run coming up? I know we play you in a couple of games' time, Mark. And I know you've got Arsenal at the weekend. So, but you're starting to kick in a little bit. Yeah, I think you'll be okay. Yeah, bless you. Thank you, Potato, again. Not as much as Man United, Ash, exactly. Is that a Spurs hoodie? No, it's just a blue hoodie. I haven't got a Spurs hoodie, actually. I would love one. Yeah, I would like one, actually. But I find the Spurs hoodies and jumpers come up really small. I don't know if anyone else has found that, but I bought a hoodie before and it come up really small. But I would like a zip-up Tottenham hoodie. I'll have to have a look and see if I can find one. Although everyone will say, you can't give Levy our money. I want one. I knew I should have gone to the pub of Spurs instead of Spurs that day. Well, my life would have been a lot easier, Jim. Let me put it that way. So don't even go there. You might still be married to your ex-wife. You never know. I met my wife Lisa in a local nightclub back in the day. Ah, that's sweet. Funny thing was as well, once Jim and I sort of got talking, as we got been together so long, we found out that there was nights we was both in the same nightclub. There was games where we were both at the Tottenham game in different stands. He was in the posh West stand. I was always in either the North or the South stand, wherever it was noisiest usually. And all these different places where we were at the same time, and yet our paths never crossed till that day. It's just amazing. What if I offer you new curtains for that pit? Bobby, don't go there. Stop it. Yeah, big up the Spurs ladies coming from 1-0 down, winning 3-1. Amazing. What a turnaround, because, you know, they've really turned it around so far this season. Long may it continue. The buzz at Spurs at the minute must be amazing. I'm going to be really disgusting now and eat a ginger biscuit. Because all the teams are flying. The ladies, the gents, the under-21s, under-18s. There must be a really good feel-good factor at Tottenham at the minute. It's great. Arsenal, Brentford, Spurs, City, Newcastle. Jeez, that is a horrible running. Oh, my goodness, that is a really horrible running. We've got a horrible December with Man City, Villa, Brighton, they're all in there. Newcastle, I believe. But, well, if you come out of there with 11 points, you've done well. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, good. It's not just me, Nick. I might order a man's one. Maybe it's the girls' ones. Although you're saying the men's ones come up small. I don't know what to do. I just remember I had to buy 2 sizes bigger, and I was a lot skinnier then. And I had to buy 2 sizes bigger because they were like tight. Archibald and Crooks, Teddy Klinsmann, Les Ferdinand, Lineker, Keenan, Berbatov, Kane and Sonny. We've had some fabulously talented strikers. Oh, do you know what? Amongst my our signed pictures, we've got Klinsmann, which is a great picture. Les Ferdinand. I loved Sir Les. We've got Kane and we've got Sonny. What other ones have we got? We've got Freundy. We've got Hoddle. We've got Dave Mackay. We've got some great pictures. But yeah, we haven't got them up yet. We will probably put them up at some point. We've got so many. It is a really hard run, but everyone's got to play everyone. The ladies are unlucky to lose to Chelsea as well, yeah. Phillips captaining England under-19s, we're flying. Oh, is he the captain? I didn't know that. That's brilliant. Yeah, exactly, Mark. Exactly what I just said. Everyone needs to play each other. 11 points, I'll be over the moon. Well, that's why I said I said if you get 11, you know, you've done well. It's a hard run. Tottenham, Chelsea's you can never predict what's going to happen there. It's just, I just like it when there's loads of aggro. The Battle of the Bridge is still one of my favourite games ever. I love all the needle. Costa saying he got poked in the eye and all that. Brilliant. Love it. Ellie says, yes, I'll be talking our ladies, our scorers, Martha Thomas, Gracie Clinton and Rhea Percival. When you're doing that in Talking Ball today. I did follow the game and I was delighted, obviously, to see them come back and nick a win. Liverpool, Everton, Man City, Brighton, Chelsea, Arsenal this Saturday. Look at those games. Oh, how I've missed the Premier League. And what are the Sunday games? I haven't put a load of rubbish on the Sunday. Just happy some players are coming back for them and True Jim. Yeah, I don't know who you've got coming back, but I mean, your injury crisis has just been horrendous. We all say about ours and Arsenal say about theirs, but Chelsea, wow, they really have had a proper injury crisis there. Big up, Ellie. So that's 4:00, I believe. Talking Ball. Catch Ellie chatting about the ladies later on. I will be tuning in to watch you, my lovely. We really could have beat Chelsea ladies. We played so well and created so many chances. We needed Beth England that match. I hate Chelsea, but I wish you luck because I like you. Yeah, we do really like you, Mark. You're not like a normal Chelsea fan. You're not cocky and annoying. You're quite nice and level-headed. So, yeah, we wish you luck. But, yeah, it's unlucky for Poch because he has come up against all these massive injuries. I think once you get a full squad, you're going to be quite formidable. Villa West Ham on Sunday. Well, me and our best friends Villa, we should be cheering on the Villa on Sunday, so that's quite a decent game. But the only game, that's a shame. I like it when there's two. Martha Thomas, Beth England partnership would be good for the ladies, yeah, but couldn't agree more. big up, Ronnie. Hope you're well. Yeah, and we're on Monday night. I hate it when there's only one game on a Sunday. I don't like it. I know I spoke last week. Me and my wife are second cousins. Spooky. Really? Really? Thanks a lot to you. Both great. Yeah. Yeah, we do. We mean it, except when you play us, and then we hope you get absolutely smashed. I hated Battle of the Bridge. I still have trauma from that game. Hazard did that to people. Do you know what? It was such a needle game. I just loved that. I missed that in the North London derbies when you had the Keowns, the Adams. I'm trying to think of all the one Vieiras. Just all the real big characters. There was always sending off. There was always punch ups. There was always needle. I hate all this putting their arms around each other at the end of the game or when they're coming out having a chat in the tunnel. No, you're enemies. Do you know what you do when in the changing rooms after the game and when you talk is fine, but when you're building up to that game, don't talk to each other. Don't even look at each other. You're arch enemies. That's it. Play Monday then Friday. What's that about? Oh, we're playing Friday, are we? Oh my goodness, that's a really strange thing to put them that close together. Honestly, I don't understand why. Who schedules these games? Beth England not far off a return, and my first namesake Ellie Brazil has returned from a dreadful ACL injury last season. Will be great for us too. Excellent, best game in a while. Then it's Monday again. Yeah, but we're not playing Monday, Friday, Monday, are we? It's got to be Monday, Friday, and then Monday week. Is that right? Can't be that close together. It'd be ridiculous. That's like Christmas scheduling. I was going to say, I know I spoke to everyone. It's not really, no, it isn't football related actually, but I haven't got that much to say about football today. So I know we was talking last time I was on Chelsea Monday night. What? Oh, God, I need to look at these dates. They can't all be that close together, surely. Who has been doing these fixtures? Tottenham fixtures. So we got Monday the 23rd, Friday the 27th, yeah, then the 6th. So there's a good week in between. 8 o'clock Friday, 8 o'clock Monday, 8 o'clock Friday. Honestly, why do they mess about? Fulham is Monday at 8 o'clock. So a week today at 8 o'clock. And then Crystal Palace is the Friday at 8 o'clock. And then Tottenham Chelsea is the 6th of November at 8 o'clock. Then we've got Forest away, Everton at home, Brighton away. Oh, Brighton away is... No, hang on. No, that's wrong. No, we haven't. We've got Tottenham at home to Chelsea, then Wolves away, at home to Villa, City away, at home to West Ham, Newcastle at home, Forest away, Everton at home, Brighton away on Boxing Day. We're not playing New Year's Eve, 30th of December. We've got, New Year's Eve, they don't play today. Tottenham, Bournemouth, and then we're not playing till the 13th of Jan, which is away to United. Wow. I'm going to miss talking ball today. I do volunteering on a Monday. What do you do volunteering on, Anita? That's good. The following week. Twitter or X as it's known, Elon Musk is a money grabber. Man is disgraceful and he's only limiting how many friends you can request to. So if someone follows you, you can only follow by one per day. What a joke. Oh my God, Jim, I just asked that. Big up Nita, Soup Kitchen. Big up to you. That's amazing. That is amazing. I'd play Basuma all day long. I wouldn't risk him because then if you didn't play him, you're always going to have a reason to not play him in case he gets a card. So I would just play the strongest team every time. That's me. How can Spurs Chelsea be on a Monday? It's the biggest game that weekend. Good question, Ash. Who knows? I don't know who does these fixtures, but they need a slap, whoever it is. I was actually going to say, talking of kind of not the same thing, but kind of, no, it's nothing like that. But obviously, we watched the Beckham documentary on Netflix. There's another one out. It's been out since 2018, actually, but we've only just watched it, called Skid Row Marathon. Don't know if anyone's seen it or heard of it. It's about a judge who obviously sentences people to life imprisonment and what have you. But the ones that get out, he helps them get out. And then he invites them onto this running club, and he helps them sort their lives out, get them into work, get them qualifications. He takes them all over. Like they went to, I think it was Ghana, to do a marathon over there. Oh my goodness, what an inspirational man, and what a wonderful documentary it was. It's called Skid Row Marathon, and it's an hour and a half, and it is just one of the best things I've seen in a long, long time. So if anyone sees it anywhere, watch it, because it is fantastic. I do love a good old documentary. Yeah, it could be the policing schedule. You'd be right. Need to tune in after when you have time. Yeah, we went on Talking Ball thinking it'd be about an hour and a half. Ended up being 2.5 hours, I think it was. And we come off there and we were starving. Had to order in a takeaway because it was like nearly, I mean, it was, yeah, about 6:30, something like that. And we was absolutely starving. But yeah, big up to you, Nita. These soup kitchens, especially as the winter's coming. I just, I big up anybody that does, what do you call it? Does volunteering and things like that. It's brilliant. Kate, in non-league, you can play Saturday and Monday on bank holiday weekends, and most players have full-time jobs as well. Wow. I didn't know that. That's amazing. Oh, God, it's freezing. I can tell you, you meet some of the most nicest people, different cultures. I believe it. Do you know what? Some of the most interesting people, if you look at a lot of people help people who live on the streets and things like that on TikTok and social media, and in documentaries we've seen. And some of the people have got the most interesting stories, and, you know, they're just victims of their own circumstances or how they've ended up like that. And that's why it's always good to take time to speak to people. Slightly different level, but when we used to live at our old house, there was an old man in was always in a mobility scooter sitting outside the co-op, and he used to always say hello to us. So one day I was with Jim, and we just sort of said to him, "How are you?" And we got chatting to him. Oh my God, he'd lived the most amazing life. He'd worked on stage with some of the biggest, like doing the stage setting and stuff for some of the biggest pop groups. He'd worked with Take That. He just had the most unbelievable life, and he just sits outside the co-op, probably waiting for someone to ask him, so he can tell his story. I mean, I don't see him anymore, so I would imagine he's not around anymore. Bless him, because he must have been well into his 80s when we spoke to him. But he was so interesting, and it's just, yeah, if you take the time to speak to people, you know, it's just amazing the stories they've got. It really is. It's a joke, Kate, really ridiculous. I'm sending this corporation a strong email. Ellie's email train. Choo-choo. Well, you know, Ellie's emails do tend to have quite a lot of pull. So, yeah, you get going, Ellie. You get going and send that email and have a moan. What's Jim said? Everyone has a good story and good times and bad times in their life if people take the time to talk to people. Exactly, and take the time to listen as well. I agree with you 100%. We've got 29 watching, 35 likes. Wow, I can't complain at that, can I? I cannot complain. Thank you, everyone. I can remember making homemade vegetable and herb soup for 500 people on Christmas Day when I was a chef back in the day. Memories, it was lovely. Wow, that is incredible. So were they people that came in to eat somewhere, or was it taken out to people who lived on the streets? How did that work? What an amazing story. 500 people. Wow, I'd get so stressed. I get stressed if I have to cook for more than like 3 or 4. I start getting panicky that it's not going to be very nice. I love cooking, but I do get myself in such a state when I'm cooking for lots of people in case I mess it up, which I shouldn't, but I do. I'm still trying to get my head around the fact that Drula has mac and cheese with her roast dinners. I can't cope with that. I can't even imagine. I thought mac and cheese was like it's a dinner on its own, let alone have gravy on it. I don't understand. Even when I have cauliflower cheese with a roast dinner, I don't put gravy on the cauliflower cheese. I have it in like a separate bowl. I can't cope. Cheese and gravy, I can't cope with it. Big up Ian and Nita and all the people that help others. Exactly true, love. Amazing. Not all angels have wings, that's what I will say, and not all superheroes wear capes. Big up Neil Shafton with your beautiful Frenchie. Oh my God, look at him, he's gorgeous. I always listen to my wife when she doesn't speak. The secret to a happy marriage. There you go. I just give you 2 likes, Kate. Thanks, Jimbo. For Christmas dinner in the hotels that I used to work in, Kate. Wow, big up to you. That's amazing. Excuse me. Such a nice thing, Ian, and you as well, Nita. So nice when people do those things. Yes, selfless acts. Absolutely. You don't know how much you've helped someone. You don't know how much you put a smile on someone's face by doing things like that. It's just honestly amazing. So big up to you two. So yeah, but yeah, it's good to help others. What goes around comes around. See, look, my tattoo, what goes around comes around. Honestly, I must say that phrase every day, about 3 times at least, every single day. I totally believe that. Big up, Chinaman. Nice to see you. I don't think I've seen you before. So big up yourself. Was on the streets myself years ago and I wouldn't have coped without soup kitchens. Wow. Wow, Chinaman. Big up to you for surviving on the streets. I can't even imagine what that must have been like. But this is what I mean. People that do these soup kitchens. There's a guy that goes around. I don't know if anyone's seen him on I think I've seen him on Instagram, who goes around giving homeless people free haircuts and grooms them and just makes them feel more human, gives them a good shave and just selfless things like that. It just makes the world a better place. There's not enough kindness in the world. So, but I hope you are more sorted now, Chinaman. We watched a documentary about people on the streets and this guy, I can't think who the presenter was, but he spent nights on the streets with certain people in different areas of the country. Wow, it just looked so difficult and it just is so cold. I know, you know, it's not even winter yet, but I can't even imagine being outside. I just can't imagine it. So, but big up to you. Oh, welcome, Ellie, look. My first job after leaving school was at Vogue magazine as a paste-up artist. I worked there for 18 months, but left as I saw an ad for the Department of Social Security and stayed there for 17 years. Wow, so you left Vogue magazine to go to the DSS. Wow, that is a story. I helped cook for 250 people in the main room in the Natural History Museum when I worked in London back in the day as a chef. It was an amazing function. What a place that is. Natural History Museum. Wow, what a place. But what I will say is, I don't think it's the same now that they haven't got the big dinosaur. I know they've got the big whale and it's great, but it's just not the same. I liked it when there was the big dinosaur when you walked in. It's lost something for me. I've always worked in the care field, so volunteering comes easy to me. It's brilliant, Nita. Honestly, just big up to you. It's amazing. That is Hennessy. We have Hennessy. What a cute name. We have a bull terrier pit. We have a bull terrier pit mix also. My daughter grooms dogs on the side, and yesterday our big bully got bit on his nose by a Frenchie who's a quarter of his size, stuck his nose into teeth. Oh no. I hope he's all right. Bless him. It's very hard life, but people who come out to help are actual angels, and I thank you for doing what you all do. Couldn't agree more, Chinaman. Couldn't agree more. And you know what else? It's like what I always say, people you see in the street who smile might say hello. You never know what's going on with someone either. So spreading kindness really goes a long way. Just by giving someone a smile or saying good morning, or it really can make the difference. This has turned into a nice stream talking about love and friendship and kindness, isn't it? Yeah, I like this vibe. That Diego Yota got is what goes around comes around, Kate, the little git. There goes the love and kindness out the window from Ellie. Oh dear. I remember working for I did my work. My number one backers in the house. Big up Daniel E. Hope you're well, my man. I was a carer, now I need caring. Yeah, I know that feeling, Drulala. I did work experience at a company that made all the tour merchandise for groups like Take That, Blur, Oasis, Pulp, Stone Roses, all of them. And I wanted to do my work experience there because I was a massive Take That fan. So I went up, started my work experience there, did it for 2 weeks. They asked me to stay on for another 2 weeks, which the school let me do. Had the best time, spoke to so many famous people on the phone and stuff. And then they offered me a job full time, and I wanted to take it. My mum told me to take it, but my teachers talked me into staying and doing my A-levels. And who knows what would have happened had I have taken that job. Who knows? But chances are my whole life would have gone in a different course. I wouldn't be living where I was living at the time, and me and Jim may never have met. So it just shows you everything happens for a reason. But that was a really, really good job. If you're new to the channel, please can you like and subscribe? It helps the channel grows. Thanks, Kate. She deserves it. Thanks, Ian. Big up to you. Ellie says, yes, Kate, as the Vogue people were too much for me, a simple girl from Tottenham, and they were slave drivers with too many deadlines. I know. Do you know what? I worked for an interior designer who did all the restaurants for Gary Rhodes, and they were awful. They were horrible, vile, so much pressure. And I think I worked there for 2 weeks, and then I just said, no, I can't do it. Honestly, they were just like watching over your shoulder deadline, like now, I need this now, I need this yesterday. Oh, I can't cope with that sort of stress. But yeah, I get that. I can imagine they're quite pompous as well, people working for Vogue magazine. But still an interesting job, Ellie. So you would never have known that. It's like people who would we would have met Kate. It was our destiny. I'm convinced of that. It's like people now when they see Jim on stream and speak to Jim, just a normal guy. If you saw the life he led, it was obviously a bodyguard for over 25 years to who was at the time the third richest man in the world. He was worked with Michael Jackson. He worked with was close friends with MC Hammer. Went to the White House, met George Bush. You know, he's just had the most incredible life. To this day, at 24 years on, I still just learn something new and love listening to all the experiences he's had. He lived a whole other life before we got together, and it's just unbelievable. Things that he's seen, people like me will never see, and things that he's done, people like me will never do. You know, private concerts with Michael Jackson, and just amazing life. But you'd never know it, would you? So there we go. It's just, yeah. Sorry, I went off on a tangent there. I love you, Kate, and all in your chat. And we all love you, Queen Ellie. I'm looking forward to my show tomorrow with you. It's one of my favourite things of the week. I met Gary Rhodes back in the day, signed one of my chef books. R.I.P. Gary Rhodes. Yeah, he was a lovely man, to be fair, a very, very kind man. My era of music, just between us, favourite member of Take That, met Mark Owen once many moons ago. Mark was always my favourite. I've met him many times. I met him with Jim, and then we met him again 3 years later, and he remembered Jim, despite the fact that I followed him for probably 30 years. Me and my son are going to see Take That next year, and we're 6 rows from the front and can't wait. But yeah, Mark has always been my favourite. Lovely human. Sent William some messages about his music, private messages, sent him a video saying how good he is on the piano. It's just a wonderful human. They always say don't meet your heroes. Well, I met mine, and he was nicer than I could have ever imagined. A top guy. Any job where there's rich people involved is very pompous. My job, for example, I have to speak proper when clients are around. I fucking hate it. I'm working class and proud. What do you do, Chinaman? But you're right. There are a lot of pompous rich people about. I wish I took the job at Asda back in. I went to Homebase instead. I love to cook. I just don't have anyone to cook for anymore. With my kids grown up and me and the missus. Kate sent pics via Facebook Messenger. The jam. I did just see I had a message come through with photos. Where is it? Sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Look. Oh, my God. Your dogs are just the most gorgeous dogs. Oh, my goodness. That Frenchie, Hennessy. Oh, my God. He's beautiful. They're such handsome dogs, I swear. My life now with UK is much better, and I mean that, darling. Ah, love you, Jimbo. Hey, Leo's in the house. Big up, Leo. Sorry, I didn't do my shows Thursday and Friday. I know it messes with your schedule, so I apologise in advance, but big up. Always nice to see you. Shorter than I thought. He's tiny, isn't he? I had to bend, crouch down in both the photos I've had with him. Well, I've got quite a few photos of me and him, but I had to crouch down. I'm still miles taller than him. He's only about 5'4", I think. He's just tiddly, and I'm like 5'9.5". So yes, he's tiny, and he's so skinny as well. I could just squidge him. But Gary was a lovely fella as well. He's a nice guy. I make shoes. Oh, interesting. Have you made them for anyone famous? Who's the most famous person you've made shoes for? I've just got to show you all this picture that Neil Shafton sent me on Facebook of his Hennessy, his dog. Look at that dog. That is an absolute beaut. Oh my goodness. The size of his head. Oh my God. I do absolutely love Frenchies. I'm not going to lie. When my pug lays on the floor with his ears up, he looks like a Frenchie. But he sounds like a pig when he's running around going. But yeah, Frenchies are just gorgeous. I know so many people with Frenchies as well. They're just a real popular dog at the minute. You know, they kind of go through trends, don't they, dogs? There was a time everyone had Chihuahuas. There was a time everyone had Poms, pugs. Frenchies are the in dog at the minute. I think Dobermans are actually coming in as being quite a popular dog again. I just love dogs. I prefer cats, but I love dogs. Neil says, we'll have to swap recipes though. I'm not classically trained. It was just something I picked up on. So many toys to cook with. I love cooking as well, I must admit. Don't let that cute pup run into your legs. Laugh out loud. Got a massive head. I like real dogs better, yeah. We had Dobermans for a while. Beautiful, beautiful dogs. But if I had to pick my favourite dog ever, if I could have any dog in the world, it'd probably be a Leonberger, because I just adore those dogs. Just big, hairy beasts, lion dogs. Just adore them. But we had a Dog de Bordeaux cross Akita as well, called Tia. She was stunningly beautiful. I must admit, I do like bigger dogs. They're easier as well. Little dogs they've got small dog syndrome. Not me personally, but the King, Martin Keown and James Bond. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. That is pretty amazing. Talking of James Bond, Jim shared an elevator with Roger Moore and then saw him at dinner later, and he remembered Jim and spoke to him again. That just made me think of that. I like eating your cooking, Kate. Yes. One thing's for sure, if I cook, there's never anything left over because Jim never leaves any of it. He's the easiest person to cook for because he loves everything. And I could cook the simplest thing and he always says, oh my God, that was amazing. Even if it's just like chicken wings and chips. It's just so easy to please. God, it's cold. It's getting really cold. I can't believe it. Which James Bond? Yeah, I think that's to you, Chinaman. Jim's was Roger Moore, I believe, that he met. My favourite James Bond was definitely Pierce Brosnan. Thought he was legendary. Not sure who the new one's going to be. They haven't announced it. There's been speculation for how long, and they still haven't announced it. I don't know if they're still taking bets on it. I don't think I've got any. I don't know. But I think Jason Statham would make a good Bond. I think Charlie Hunnam would make a brilliant Bond. But I'm not sure. There was talk of it being Idris Elba, Tom Holland, that kid from The Bodyguard. I can't remember his name. I don't know who it's going to be. But what's this? Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea and Trevor Chalobah expect to part ways in January as hope for English centre-back is to find more space and play on a regular basis. Discussions will follow after Bayern deal collapsed in August. Interest remains, but race is open to other clubs. I would like Trevor, if I could say it, Trevor Chalobah. I would very much like Trevor Chalobah. Then what's this? another thing that's come out. Tottenham sporting director Johan Lange sets to deliver his first signing. Chelsea. And Australian wants another quality central defender. Where is it? Back in for Lloyd Kelly. That's what it's saying. Roger Moore was the best James Bond, but I like him all, really. The best ice water we ever tasted and the best toast in the world. That's my wife's extent. More pictures sent. Oh, look at your doggy. Oh, my goodness. Absolute beauty. Is he drooling in that last picture? Look at him. He's a drool monster. Idris would make a fantastic James Bond. Yeah, he's smooth. I love him as Luther. Yeah, Ellie, he's lived a wonderful, amazingly crazy life. Yeah, amazing. He's good but not great. Oh, Pierce Brosnan. Oh, I love him. He's so smooth. It was, but I love my life with Kate much more. Yeah, it's just crazy because I say, oh, I'd love to go there when I see a country on the telly. And he's like, yeah, I've been there. Yeah, I've been there. There's just nowhere he hasn't been. Travelled all around the world twice, I think. So, amazing. Chinaman says, the last 3 films, plus with Martin's shoes, when they were lost in for repair, I wrote under the sole lots of coys, and spurs. Just a small personal victory, knowing he has spurs on him. That's brilliant. So Martin Keown is wearing shoes that have got coys, and spurs on them. Oh my God, that is brilliant. If only he knew. If only he knew. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. We have a little Jack Russell cross dog. Woof woof, she's lovely. No, Kate, laugh out loud. Trevor Chalabar. What? What, you don't think we should have him, or you want to keep him, or you don't like him? Good afternoon or good evening to David Shire. Hope you're well. Nice to see you. I haven't done anything to Realistic Jim, but come Wednesday, who knows what might happen. Got a fantastic new intro, aka not AKA.
Okay.
What?
You want me to send you a letter? You should have had the James Bond that he meant Chalabar.
Oh.
You get it now?
Oh, Mark, did you mean Trevor Chalabar as James Bond?
No. Oh my God.
I don't understand what you mean, Jim.
He referred to something that he said, saying that he didn't like James Bond, but what he was saying was he didn't like Chalabar.
What?
Oh my God. You know what?
Oh, I see.
I'll send you an email.
He's good, but not great. Oh, you were saying that about Trevor Chalabar, not Pierce Brosnan. I get it. I am so blonde. It's hilarious. Oh my God, that is. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. It's because I'm whizzing through the chat, chatting away, and I lose track. Oh my God, what a donut. Yes, Big Ange is the next Bond. I'll take that all day long. Now Neil Shafton sending me pictures of food is making me hungry. Best James Bond theme music for me, The Spy Who Loved Me. I'm not sure. English Staffy here, 15 years old, awesome companion. Jim, have you been to Darlington before? He's good, but not great. Trevor Chalabar. Yeah, I get you now, Mark. Sorry, I was being blonde. So funny. Evening all. Awesome to join you all. Always good to see you, David Shire. My best job was working for Marcus Evans, a sports hospitality company, and got free tickets for the Grand Prix in Monaco. To glamorous Wimbledon, but best of all, free football tickets. I would absolutely love to go to the Monaco Grand Prix. That is on my bucket list. Yes, I am blonde. Thank you. Oh, Romero is James Bond. Oh, don't even, I can't cope. My signature dish is my Mediterranean pasta salad, penne shrimp, red, orange, yellow, bell pepper, Roma tomatoes, feta, parmesan, kalamata, and Spanish olives is all you need. Oh my God, look at that. Look. How nice does that look? That does look pretty darn amazing. Big up to you. I would like you to cook for me, please. Yeah, because there's so much in chat, but it's funny. Yeah, I forget. Do you know what? Sometimes I forget what I said 2 minutes ago. It is what it is. I'm just that sort of dolly person. Blonde moment again. Yeah, they're becoming more and more frequent with my age. We so do not need the Canuck, David, want Yota and Kyogo. We so do not need. I don't know what that is. I would like Yota and Kyogo all day long. I love Robbie Williams, but beat take that because he's got an edge about him. I like Robbie Williams, but I prefer Take That to Robbie Williams, I'm afraid. But obviously I've seen Robbie live many times with Take That, and when he did his solo bit on the Progress tour, he's an entertainer for certain. But he's got a new documentary coming out in the same guise as the Beckham one. His is coming out very soon as well, 4-part, all about Robbie Williams, because obviously he battled with drink and drugs and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I have to watch out for that. I don't like doing this, but no, not that. I've got a Patreon now. I added one because everybody seems to add one. If you want to go and check it out. But I will, obviously, as soon as I'm monetized, I will be doing memberships with special offers, and there'll be competitions to win merchandise and all sorts of things. But yeah, there is a Patreon active now. I started it up last week. So yeah, if you want to check it out, that's the link there. I am the family chef for the holidays. I do the turkey prime rib with Yorkshire pudding, asparagus mash, stuffing broccoli for 25 people. Wow, I would be really, really stressed trying to cook for 25 people. Oh my goodness. VDB is James Bond. I feel bad drooling over a 21-year-old. I said that to Saba last night. I said he's young enough to be my son. And he went, I was going to say grandson. The cheek. The cheek. David Celtic could put new contracts on players so Ange can't get them easy. About time with the support for you. Bless you. Yeah, I need to do a few more hours and then I'll be able to get my memberships up and running and super chats and stuff. I've got the subs now, but I need 3,000 hours and I think I'm 2,300 and something. So I need to just be waffling on for a few more hours. So yeah, but I thought I'd set the Patreon up. Jim sort of said, just do it, but I don't like asking for anything because I just like people being here talking to me and having a laugh and liking and subbing, and that's the most important thing for me. So yeah, they know not to come into the kitchen when I'm working. Yeah, I get that. I get that all day long. I don't like it when people bother me when I'm working on food. But I cook, obviously, all the Christmas dinner. Jim doesn't do any cooking because he can't. He's useless. I don't even think I trust him to boil an egg. I'm not going to lie. Centre forward we go for needs to be a target man, which Kyogo is not. Which Kyogo is not. You see, when we play against low block, how much Solly struggles with low blocks will be the same for Kyogo. We need Santiago Jimenez. Yeah, I kind of agree. It gives us that something different. I do agree with that. But I do like Kyogo. But yeah, I think that's right, Daniel E. Big up, Amir. Nice to see you as always. Hope you're well. Fair enough, Mark. Kudos, Celtic. Yeah, they are. They're putting new contracts on everybody. But that doesn't mean we can't get them. It just means you're going to have to pay even more for them. So they're just being sensible, really. I would love Hatate, I must admit. Jota looks good. But I do agree that Santiago Jimenez looks something a little bit special. So yeah, Felice to be fast track, please. I've got to ask. Look, it's probably, what is it? We're October, November, 30 days of September, April, June, and November 30, 55. We're probably 70 odd days away from Christmas. Has anyone started Christmas shopping yet? I haven't. I feel like I should start. My Bangela, her first job was a payroll manager at Ted Baker, and he's good friends with Harry Redknapp, and he often popped into their offices in the Camden area, and Bangela loved that. Oh, that's wicked. I actually worked for an estate agent where Razor Ruddock owns loads of properties in South East London, and he used to come into the office a lot, and he was just wicked. Such a laugh, such a nice guy. Because Richie obviously can't be the target man. Oh, don't get me started on Richie again. Yotta on a free come January. Yeah, take that all day long. All day long and twice on Sundays. We need to do some good business in January, without any shadow of a doubt. We need to strengthen. Christmas, laugh out loud, not even Halloween. Yeah, but do we really celebrate Halloween in this country? We might put out a pumpkin. We might put out a pumpkin and have a chocolate mini roll that's slightly different, maybe with a green filling, and maybe put a few spiders out. But do we really celebrate Halloween in England? I don't think we do. I've never been trick-or-treating in my life. At the ripe old age of 45, I've never, ever been trick-or-treating. So it's just not something I've ever celebrated. Bonfire night, yeah, we used to have fireworks when I was a kid. We always had jacket potatoes and sausages in the oven and baked beans and stuff. But Halloween, we never did anything. And me and Jim, really, William, normally we do a Halloween buffet with nice cakes and sausage rolls and things like that. But do we celebrate it? Not like Christmas, not when we put decorations up. I know in America it's different. Americans love Halloween. I mean, some of the decorations the Americans put in their garden, I'd actually be scared walking down the street. Bodies coming out of the ground and God knows what else, and gravestones. I couldn't cope. I'd be too scared to walk down the road. You're young and well done, Jimbo. 45's not young, though. Not anymore. But it is when Jim's 61, I suppose. But yeah, 45. Ugh, sounds so old to me. Yotta on a free from Chelsea would be so great. Yotta on a free from Chelsea? I don't understand. I thought he was at Celtic and then he was at Saudi. No? You need to get players out as well. Looking at your squad with Lloris, Dyer, but knowing Levy will want money for them instead of ripping those contracts. Well, there was rumours that Lloris is going to go Lazio. I don't know how true they are. You know, the situation where Yotta has to maybe leave is because in Saudi you can only register 8 European players in their squad. He plays cup games, there's no guarantee he's leaving. Yeah, I did hear that, Dan. I did hear that. Yeah, the Chelsea thing, that's confused me. We need to get rid of so much deadwood, just so much. The Dyers, the Davis. But then we need to be able to bring people in. I mean, Dyer 100% needs to go. For me, Sessegnon needs to go. I don't think the Kelso's anywhere near good enough. Lloris needs to go. There's just so much deadwood at our club. I don't understand why we can't get rid of them. Even Saudi don't want them, and they're buying everyone. Piers Brosnan, sexy Bond. Wow, loved him. Best too. Such a charmer, and the Irish tint in his voice. Yeah, I agree. Thought he was wonderful. Don't even get me started on Lloris. Bless Lloris. He was a good servant for us, but yeah, it's time to go. Yotta and Yotta. Jeez, Yacht and Yotta. Joe and Jota. Wow, I don't even know how you say that. Oh, excuse me. Well, I've waffled on for nearly an hour and 15 minutes. See, I only had one proper blonde moment during that time, so I think that's quite impressive. Credit where it's due and all that. You know, sometimes I have like 5 blonde moments in an hour, so I don't think that was too bad. I love Diamonds Are Forever and For Your Eyes Only. So sensual. Oh, Ellie's on one today. Lucky old Theo, I say. For Your Eyes Only. I think I like View to a Kill, Duran Duran. That was a good one. You should see my area. They're going mad, and some of their Halloween displays are incredible. Really? I mean, we've got a woman up the road who's got a balcony, and she's put on orange lights, which look brilliant, and they've got like a pumpkin wreath on the door. I can't even put a wreath on our door because our door's at the side, and then we've got a gate, so no one can see our front door anyway. But I mean, some orange lights might be nice, but I just like Christmas when we can go crazy and put all the decks up. Yeah, I couldn't handle Paprika, LA. I think Dyer will get released in January. I think as soon as he signs a pre-contract agreement with Sporting, I think we'll release his from. Yeah, I can't wait to see him gone. Honestly, I can't wait to see the back of him from our club. He just makes me feel sick. I just think he's awful. And the way he's behaved, I think he's awful. But claiming he loves the club, but he just wants to go on a free so he gets his sign-on fee. Honestly, just go. You're useless. Just go. You really need to, Daniel, but it's usual. We'll leave you do it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's how I feel. I don't really get involved with Halloween. I don't understand why you celebrate the Day of the Dead. But each their own. Big up, Ian. I'll try and get some pics of the insane Halloween decorations around my neighborhood and send them over, Kate. Please do, Ian. I would absolutely love to see them. I know the Americans go crazy for Halloween, and I love it. I just don't think in this country I've ever seen anyone go crazy over it. I mean, Drew Lala obviously has, but I've not seen any real bad decorations, like real decorations anywhere. I mean, they sell Christmas trees now that are Halloween trees that are black and you can put orange baubles on and things. And that's cute. But I just don't think in this country we really celebrate Halloween. Certainly when I was growing up, we never did. We just did bonfire night and then Christmas. But, you know, hopefully there'll be some horror movies on so we can have a horror movie marathon. It's a bigger deal on the East Coast. Halloween, they love to put up decorations and the trick-or-treating. We don't even get trick-or-treaters around our house. I don't think we've had any since we've lived here. We've been here 7 years. So, yeah, it's just not a big thing here. Anyway. Well, Daniel Ead's going to be honest. He can't stand Halloween. It's just another day. I don't really, it doesn't enter my head. It's more Christmas near me. Folk go over the top for. I'm one of them folk. I'm like the Griswolds. I would have lights everywhere. I just love Christmas. And I have my decorations up from early November usually. Not going to lie. Just love Christmas. Anyway, time for me to go because the coffee company's coming on in 2 minutes' time. Please head over there. Join me tomorrow for my 1 o'clock show with lovely 10 o'clock over the Football Heritage. Blimey, what is wrong with me? Football Heritage TV, 10 a.m. Ellie and I are with Sava for the ladies' takeover. 1 o'clock, Ellie and I are back here for an hour. We will be going over Premier League predictions for the weekend. And then I might be at a watch along on Football Heritage tonight. I haven't decided. And then Wednesday, obviously, 1 o'clock is mine Jim's Battle It Out show, Wedded Bliss. But head on over to the coffee company now. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining in. It's been a lovely show, really chilled. Great bit of chat, great bit of banter, and loads to talk about. Big ups at all of you for coming in and for being supportive. And as always, just, being great. And I couldn't do the show without you guys, and I appreciate you all. Have a great day, and I'm sure I'll see a lot of you over at the coffee company in a moment. But thank you everyone for coming in. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I did. Great stream again, Kate. Leave a like and sub if you're new. Thank you. Hurrah, realist Jim. Realist, delusionalist. Anyway, have a great day, everyone. I shall see you in other rooms, I'm sure. Big up to everyone. Much love, and I shall see you soon. Come on, you Spurs.